You know, I'm really not excited about a poop hit the fan scenario. And I think most of us would be like, yeah, me neither. Nobody wants that to happen. But really, when you get into the idea of prepping or homesteading, I think we all get kind of excited about like, oh yeah, what if? And I'm gonna get my supplies and go out there and rough it and live off the land and all the whole thing. And all that is great. All that is great. That's what I'm doing. And you know what? It has taken me many years now to be at a place where I'm not excited about that anymore. I'm not looking forward to that. Whereas before I was kind of like yeah, I could do it. I could make it. And I hope I can. And I'm working on being hardy enough and skilled enough to be able to do that. But I have one question for you, if that is your mindset right now. And the one question is, have you ever had a toothache? Have you ever had a toothache? Or like a sinus infection, where you feel it in your gums and it feels like your teeth are about to fall out? Have you ever had a toothache where you know something is wrong and you have got to get to a dentist? Something has to get pulled, you need relief. Toothaches are such a small part of your body and they produce a radiating pain that takes oftentimes somebody who really knows what they're doing to get in there, grab it, and yank it out. Then you have to deal with knowing how to cure maybe an infection. Infections in the mouth oftentimes can go to your brain, go to your heart. That's a serious thing, and it's something to really take care of. Whether you go the pharmaceutical route or you go the natural route, whatever you choose to do, you have to do something about it. So imagine if you had one of those radiating, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't think toothaches, and there were no professional dentists around, no doctors, nothing. And it's just you and maybe your family to figure it out. Maybe you can do it. I hope you can do it. You probably can do it. But what if it's one of your children? What if it's your neighbor? Those are situations where I just hope that I never find myself in that place. I've had medical issues before where I've needed emergency care. And I've had one of my kids one time had a tooth infection that even after taking antibiotics, which we often don't do, I think that was the one and only time that child has ever had any kind of medication. And the infection was so bad that it created an abscess. And that is a very serious thing. Eventually, that child got the tooth pulled and everything turned out okay. But what if it doesn't? That's a big deal. And I think we need to take those things more seriously. I think that we do need to practice self-care, self-healing, natural healing, all of that great and wonderful stuff. But pharmaceuticals are effective for a reason. I am grateful that we have medical care today. I am grateful we have the surgeons at our disposal that we have. We are so incredibly fortunate. We're blessed to be in the age that we live in to have that care. So that in mind makes me pause when I think now about the poop hit the fan scenario. And I think we all need to slow it down and really, really consider, what do I need if everything around me were to shut down? What do I need in order to live a happy and fulfilling, healthy life? And what does my family need? What supplies? What things can I practice now with ill health, with medical conditions, that I could apply in the event that I don't have any resources around me? Those are all very, very important things to consider. So before you find yourself idolizing, romanticizing even, the poop hit the fan scenario. Or maybe you're in a conversation with someone else. I'll bring it on, let them shut it all down. Just ask a simple question. Have you ever had a toothache?